Hi, I'm John. My dad and I love motorbikes. However, we never got to ride together, and in 2020, I lost Dad to cancer. I was devastated and lost my way a little. That wasn't until I had a great idea. I would take the memory of my dad on a motorcycle journey around the coast of Great Britain, and whilst doing it, I would raise money for the hospice that looked after my dad. So here's my journey. Just me, myself, and my dad. Here's what happened. Hey guys, and welcome to the beginning of day 14. So I've woken up in this beautiful campsite. It's just great here, it really is. So I just need to get a bit organised. Sort all my stuff out. The tent is drenched again, which really sucks, and I didn't get a great sleep again. It was really cold yesterday, so I think today is going to be my last camping of the trip. I'm talking quite quietly because it's still very early in the morning. I've been up for hours. When Mum sees this, she's going to say, "I told you so. Said you should have got B&Bs. Well, Mum, you were right, as usual." But saying all that, I did really enjoy it, and it was the perfect end to a perfect day yesterday. So I'm not overly disappointed. But yeah, that's my last camping, I think, for this trip, because it's getting a bit too cold. Yeah, with that, let's get a brew on. Let's make some oats. Let's start our day. So, a few jobs to do. Well, I've packed up, which is great. Tensioned the chain, lubed the chain. Packed away an incredibly wet tent, which just felt all kinds of wrong, but there we go. Beautiful place. Yeah, my camping was quite funny last night because this isn't flat. I pitched my tent just here. It's the flattest bit I could see that wasn't in the middle of the field, and yeah, basically my camping mat and my sleeping bag are a special mixture that are like ice and grease. So basically all night I was sliding down the hill. What a camping rookie error. Put out the trash. I need to relieve myself and then I can hit the road. So with that, let's get down this incredibly slippery slope. Right, nice and easy. Very slippery. Literally, I think this bike can do anything. It's an amazing bike. I'm so in love with this bike. Right, let's get day 14 underway. 9 o'clock, we're a bit late. Okay. Let's go. So, 161 miles today. Yeah, slightly shorter day today, so we can hopefully enjoy all this, basically the entire west coast of Wales. We're going to be riding down today, all the way down to St David's, which is a tiny town, but I think is a city because it's got a cathedral. I think that's the rules, isn't it? If it's got a cathedral, it's a city. Oh, it feels good to be on the bike again. Okay, welcome to the little town of Barmouth. It's got a nice beach. If I remember rightly, you can get a jolly decent ice cream here. It's got a nice footbridge as well. Runs alongside a railway, which is nice. apparently this is a toll bridge down here, and it's a 50p toll. I've got 50p in there somewhere. I have to rummage around and find it. Let's pull over here and see if we can't find a queen for the nice person. Success! Haha! Let's go over the rickety bridge. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, this is very rickety. Haha! Haha! The VanVan can handle it. Ooh, I'll slow down a bit. Suspension. Okay, let's pay the nice lady. Man. No. Hello there. Hello. 50p. 50p, please. Ready. Thank you very much. Cheers, sir. Bye bye. Well, these people are clapping this man. Or are they clapping me? No, they're clapping the man. Thank you. Some kind of ride going on. Oh, it's nice out from there. Beautiful. In case I hadn't mentioned it already, it's darn beautiful here. You know, I've been thinking about my camping experience last night, and you know, in Scotland and stuff. I was really hoping I was going to do a lot of camping on this trip, but I just really didn't appreciate like what it would be like in September versus like June, July, August. Maybe it's a bit foolish of me, really, but yeah, it's, I mean, like my first day, seems like ages ago now, Clacton on Sea, I camped, and you know, I was barely wearing any clothes. I had all my sleeping bag unzipped, and you know, I was like, out with my sleeping bags. It was too hot, I was so sweaty, it was just so warm. And then you know, then I had all that bad weather, and then I came to Scotland and I camped. It was just so darn cold and damp, so much dew. And it very similar last night as well. I was absolutely freezing last night. I started off okay, but then it got really cold in the middle of the night, and I think that's what woke me up. I was up by 2:30 this morning, and I had to put my little down jacket on just to keep a bit warmer, which did work, to be fair. But it was very, very cold. It's so different, and only a few days apart, really. But last night was great. I love last night. I love putting up the tent and setting up camp. Little camping grub, you know, little drinkies. That was lovely. Really enjoyed that. But yeah. Yeah, what a remarkable difference though from when I started this trip. have a look around here, but most importantly we'll see if we can find some fuel. VanVan sounds glorious through these narrow streets though. Sounds a bit naughty. Just come to this Tesco's and M&S. I thought I could get lunch here and also fuel, but the Tesco's doesn't have fuel, so nope. So there is a Texaco just around the corner, so I'll do that. Also I've noticed, well, Aberystwyth is just a maze, by the way. You could very easily get lost here. Just the in the old town, I suppose, the roads are very confusing. But that gives it a lot of charm. I did have a lot of fun riding around. It's our fuel station. Excellent. Right, done. Let's go. Right, we have 80 miles done, 84 to go, so we're halfway. When we can, we'll find somewhere nice to sit down and have some lunch. So I've got that with me now. Enjoy the rest of this ride, because I've had a really nice time today. Really nice ride. This just doesn't feel right. Where are you taking me? I think maybe I must have put a waypoint up here by accident. I don't remember doing that. Ugh, do you know what? I've had just about enough of Beeline. I looked at my map this morning and I'm pretty sure I didn't put a point there, because I've been pretty careful with my routes since making mistakes earlier in my trip. Anyway, doesn't matter, we're here, it's all part of the adventure. So we've arrived at Quay. Not the Quay in Cornwall, the Quay in Wales. Seems like parking's a bit of a problem here. Just nip up there. Screw that town. Too busy. I think mostly I'm just getting hangry. I haven't eaten and it's 1:30. I need some food. Just had to check my beeline because it's taking me down this really narrow little, almost off-road track. And I was like, surely this is wrong, but sure enough, this is the route that I plotted. But the thing is, when you're plotting the route, it just says, oh yeah, this is a road. It doesn't say, yeah, this is a road, it's used by one man and a dog, and it's barely even tarmac. It doesn't tell you that. So, yeah, so we're just adventuring now. So this is quite different to what we just experienced in Quay. We just came out of an area that is swamped by people, and now we're in an area that doesn't even see people, which is pretty cool. But I do hope we do get to a proper road, because this isn't very good for the bike really, is it? But I do find some places. As long as there's somewhere nice to stop for lunch, I don't mind. So I was going to stop in Quay, but that was a bust. Ah, yes, this might have worked out very well, possibly. Well, it wants me to go that way, but shall I? I'm inclined to go down there and see where it goes. Let's do it while we're here. If it's wrong, it's wrong. It's on me. What am I doing? This is fantastic. Ah, yes, look at this. Right, let's have some lunch, shall we?
Hey there guys, so Quay was a bit of a bust, but I found myself in this amazing little cove. I mean, the ride down here was insane, so did a bit of off-roading, all those hairpins, and now I'm here, and I'm going to spin you around and show you this place, 'cause it's beautiful. There's like literally nothing here really. It's just a few cars. It's great. So I think this will be a great spot to have a bit of lunch, recharge the batteries, and yeah, just enjoy being by the coast for a little bit. So I'm doing well for time, by the way. It's, what do you call it, 20 to 2, 10 to 2. And I've done 113 miles, 57 to go. So pretty good, pretty good. See you in a bit.
So guys, gonna leave this place now. Apparently some of the locals said you can see seals down here quite often. It's quite a place, quite a place. So while I was gone and having lunch, I I went and quit my beeline, which means I don't know where I am. There's no signal down here, so I can't get it started again. So I've got it buried away in my pocket, and I'm hoping, as if by magic, it's just going to kick off and start up. But who really knows? But that was lovely. Really enjoyed that. What a lovely place. I think if I follow this Range Rover, that'll probably take me back to the main road, which is where we want to go. So down another little, another crazy little road. Not quite as crazy as the one we took to get down here though. That was jolly good fun. Well, it's pretty cool as well, I suppose. Look at this. I'm not going to turn the camera off just yet. Oh, that is gravel. Careful, John. Why am I on a farm? Hi guys, so just finished some dinner and I thought I'd check out a bit of St David's. So just to let you know, if you don't know, St David's is it's a cathedral town, and as such is a city. So it's actually the smallest city in Great Britain, if you didn't know. It's pretty out there. If you look on a map at where it is, it's right at the bottom left of Wales, so it's kind of right in no man's land really. But it's said that St David, who's the patron saint of Wales, was born on a cliff on a fiercely stormy night quite near here, and I think there's a St David's well here as well. There's all sorts. I'd like to have a proper look around, but obviously that's not how it works, you know. I'm here for a night and then I move on. But
Yeah, it's a pretty little town. I've had a bit of a problem with food though. Basically, there's not much in the way of what do you call it, restaurants, and they're all booked up, or they're incredibly expensive. Like there's one down there right next to where my guest house is, and it's like 60 quid for an octopus meal. VanVan! See it? You might have missed it. I went a bit mad, didn't I? But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, there's no restaurants, so pretty disappointed in St David's. Where the hell are we supposed to get food? But then there's my guest house, which is just over there. It's really old-fashioned. Outrageously old-fashioned, actually. It's I don't know, I can't even explain it. I'm sure it'll be comfy, but the bed is just so noisy. It's just old. It's really old. And I can't have breakfast because breakfast is at 8:30. And I need to be on the road really by like 7, maybe 7:30, so I need to get going. So St David's, what are you doing? But anyway, I'll with that, let's talk about today's riding. So today actually was really good. A bit of a mixed bag. I kind of didn't feel that great on the bike first thing in the morning. I think it's because I was just so tired. But it was lovely to have that nostalgic sort of ride through Barmouth and stuff. But then after that, it's not really something I know. And all the way down to kind of my ride all the way down to like the Quay, Welsh Quay, was kind of pretty average really. But then obviously I found that other town, which I can't pronounce, where I stopped for a bit, did a time lapse and stuff, and that was beautiful, wasn't it? Really nice. But then after that, it was a bit of a slog really, because I made a bit of a mistake. I wanted to follow the coast as much as possible, and it turns out that all those roads that really follow the coast are just, I don't know, they're not even, I'm not sure they're even made for cars. It was all a bit wild, so I need to go through all my remaining maps, especially in Wales, and just make sure that I'm not going to do anything silly. VanVan! Anyway, I'm getting really distracted. Anyway, but other than that, the roads were pretty good. I did enjoy today's riding, and obviously the weather was good. The weather has changed though. I need to start wearing more layers because it's, I don't know who I'm kidding, it's not summer anymore. So I need to be more comfortable on the bike. Tomorrow's going to be a big one. 200 miles. Going all the way over to Barry. There's a place called Barry. But yeah, more on that tomorrow. But with that, let's change perspective and let's have a look at the map. Okay guys, so here's the map. So as you can see, I filled in everything from yesterday. So we've got our little trip on day 12 here, which is all the way down to Quay, which was good. That was our day off. And then this is the 218 miles around Anglesey. It doesn't actually look like I've gone very far, but this was just so higgledy-piggledy. There's so much going on. It was a great day. I love that so much. So that was 218 miles. But then on to today, down to from Barmouth to St David's. So straight away out of Barmouth, we had to go around this big sort of delta, this big sort of inlet, river inlet. So I kind of came up here, but then we crossed over a bridge. Remember the toll bridge? That seems like a long time ago. Had to search for that 50p, and then kind of come back to the coast, came all the way down the coast, and then same thing here with this huge inlet, so I had to come all the way in and all the way back again. But then it's pretty much a straight shot as far as the map goes to get all the way down here to St David's. But obviously we know it wasn't like that. It was loads and loads and loads of these little stupid roads. So you know, obviously Beeline says it's 60 miles an hour, but you're doing like 20 because it's you know, it's just so dodgy. So basically let's just do this past Aberystwyth up here. Aberystwyth was quite cool actually. I'd like to spend some time there, but to ride around it. It was just very busy, and let's not forget it was a Saturday as well. But then I came down here, and I was quite excited to get to Quay, because I don't know, I just thought I'd seen pictures of it and it looked like a really nice little seaside harbour town, you know. I just thought, oh, that would be really nice to have a look around, but it's so busy. Again, it might be because it's a Saturday, but I left there with a pretty bad taste in my mouth because I was just like so stressed out. I couldn't find anywhere to park the motorbike, let alone a car, and people were just acting like idiots. So I just thought, oh, let's just get out of there. And then of course I came down just a little bit further, and then I found that really nice cove, and the ride to get there was really wild. I mean, you would have seen it on the video, but you know, however it felt a lot more wild. But that was cool. But then it was all about sort of coming down here, down the coast, and it was all pretty good until probably about Goodwick. I got to Goodwick, and then I was just like, do you know what, I'm over these small roads. So then I just went back on the big roads. I just finished it all off because it was all getting a bit silly. You know, I wanted to get here at a reasonable time. I've been up since like 2:30 this morning, so yeah. But yeah, so that's another 167 miles, and you know, as you can see, my silhouette of Great Britain is coming on quite nicely. So not bad. We're getting there, guys. I don't know what lighting's like in here. It makes me look like Uncle Fester from Addams Family. That's a great film, Addams Family. You've seen it. Anyway, what else have I got to tell you? Not very much, really. Not very much. I need this room. This room. Can you see? Thing is, listen to the bed. Couldn't get up to no good in here, could you? No sir. Anyway, I think we'll leave it there. But as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, subscribe. And there'll be more tomorrow. We're making our way through the south of Wales tomorrow, so we've nearly completed Wales. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. And yeah, as always, you know, please donate. The link's in the description below. The reason I'm doing this trip is to raise money for St Wilfrid's Hospice. So dig deep, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next episode. Ciao. Bye.